What's going on? What up, what up? 8,600 Bitcoin. Want to do a quick update. My camera's a little dark. What's going on? What up, Kalika, Peter, Nate? So, as you can see, we've got Bitcoin taking out some resistance here. I've got a couple Elliott wave counts we're going to talk about. Technometer. Was going to do Patreon, Discord only, but I thought I could jump on YouTube here. We haven't been on YouTube much. Nick and I just been busy. So, what up, Chris, Bill, Crazy Greek Freak, Martin, Lewis, Ken, Cam, what up? So, Technometer, you can see 48.57. But we did have a lot of selling still down at the 7,800 low. That got a little deep. That got me a little screwed up myself. I didn't like that being so deep, which takes away a little bit of my bullishness that I've had, thinking that the 7,800, 8,200 was a low. That was just a little deep for me, but maybe that's because so many people were bearish calling for a break. And then there's an Elliott wave count that could say that that was still the fourth wave that this is one of the counts we've been showing, that we're still looking for a fourth wave to correspond with this second wave. That would mean this rally is over with right here. We're going to go to one more new low below 7,700. Anything below 7,700, I think I'd be a buyer. And actually, we had a possible triangle on the board before this morning's rally. So there's the real possible bearish count. What's up, Van Basten? And then otherwise, if we don't go to the bearish count, then we're still at, where are we at here? This count here where we, that was a 1, that was an extremely deep 2, and we're just getting going here. So we've got a 1-2, this would be a 1-2, and then we're middle of a third wave higher. So quick move above this 9,000. That would leave this all behind as a shakeout or a spring and a test. So again, that's still the possibility. We're going just straight up here. If you look at Ethereum, there's the 1 hour Ethereum. So this could have been a leading diagonal, not a pretty one. And now same thing, we're in the middle of a much higher move. Don't call me out on any of these prices. That's just, I'm just throwing it up there to show what a 5-wave advance would look like out of here. That we've done the 1-2, we did another 1-2. Now we're in the middle of a 303. Ethereum looks much better like that. What's up, Paul, Jet, Ted, Hunter? So, you know, that they're way more friendly. Or otherwise, you still could call this an ABC up, ABC down, ABC up. So again, I wanted to go live because we're right here. I mean, we're going to top out or we're going to accelerate. And with the technometer at 48.57, I mean, leaning me a little bit that maybe we slow up here. But Bitcoin USDT is not as overbought. Then we've got, what else we got here? Litecoin is not as overbought either. Litecoin 42.64. Not overbought. But then we got Ethereum that's leading the way, kind of. It's at 48.18. Definitely not really a sell as strong as it's been. And these are maybe 30 minutes old. And there's a 48.45 on Ethereum USD. And Carrie, are you in here? If you are, show your face. And one reason the buy worked down there 7,800, again just a little bit deep, as the OP was going to new lows. Price did hold even though it got extremely close. But now you can see that looks like an ABC, so again we just got to see where we're at right here. I got to see more action. Volume is not the greatest, but that could still be because everyone's so damn bearish. I felt like most people were bearish, but then if you look at, we've shown this before. Let's go to the 4 hour. There's just not heavy shorting down here, and there wasn't, but there's not excess of long. So the blue being up here is not real friendly that we're starting to ignite, because we never had the shorts come in heavy, which I would have liked to have seen. Hold on 1 second, guys. I've got an important client. Yeah, Carrie. So again, yeah, I'm live, but Tom H just called in. Will you call him and make sure he's okay? So again, but without shorts coming in, that low still looks a little suspect, but I don't know. And the rally doesn't look suspect yet, so I think it's up for grabs right here, right now. We've got a little bit of a triangle forming. Let's go back to 3-minute chart. Kind of looks like a little triangle up here maybe forming. So I'm anxious to see this next rally. I mean, if you're bullish, we really don't want to see probably an overlap of this 83.20 level. Definitely don't want to see an overlap of 82.25 or so. Same type of thing, Ethereum. Hate to see 184-ish. Definitely don't want to see these lows give away. 178 to 180 or so. Litecoin, same type of thing. Don't really want to see an overlap here. And don't want to see 56.50 give away. So we need to continue higher here if we're going to be good. And you're right, I mean, everyone I think looked for a break below that 7,700. I wish there had been more shorts, but I think people are not caught that long, so this rally could continue. ETC not doing much. We've gotten really quiet up here, so really all you can do if you're long is trail the stop, hope for the best. Maybe trade a little bit if we pop our head up one more time here. Let's quickly go over stocks a little bit. This is a Wyckoff wave. We are coming back up to overbought. I said in the weekend review we might just flop around here before another sell. That still looks like a pretty good opinion. Here is the Wyckoff Wave Growth Index, more of a NASDAQ type. It's at 45. Not much to add there. SPY. Let's go through these quick. SPY, same type of thing, neutral in the technometer. So maybe flop around before another sell signal. TLT, the long bond ETF, technometer 42. Not much to add there. I don't have very many trades going for pro traders. We're kind of in the middle of the range. Been short GDX from up here at 29.49, I think was the exact price. Had an oversold technometer, didn't cover. I should have, but I just felt like we was going to take out this low, much more than just minor. Technometer staying oversold because, as you can see, volume is staying negative here. So this is interesting. We're having a rally while volume is coming into the downside. So I'm still short. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Long dollar, I've been wanting to be short. Maybe didn't up thrust in testing it. Overbought technometer. Not short there, but looking to be still. And then let's look at AT&T. One that we're long. Kind of look a little triangle-ish. Technometer was oversold, now nearing overbought. So we're trailing a stop here. We've got back long down here at these levels. Got a stop at 35.99, I believe, right around this low here. A few people have been asking about Square. Square was overbought yesterday. You can see here 54. I would think Square will have a pullback here and give us a chance to buy it. I'm going to show PAGs here real quick because I think it might be interesting. It is holding up here. So that's one that Nick and I had to buy in Patreon at 40, around here 44 and change. So small profits, but that one is one that you might want to be long longer term. Let's get back to cryptos. XRP, the last time that we was live, I think it was down here around this 24 level. I said you need to be long. If we got another break, add. So hopefully if you like XRP, you're long some. I kind of said that on everything. You want to be nibbling down here. NEO, still a little slow. ETC slow. EOS was down there at 280. Could have picked up some of that. It looks a little bit better. 40 cents off the low. Again, anybody new here, that's the bearish count by Elliott Wave. We really do Wyckoff because I own WyckoffSMI.com. The original institute started by Mr. Wyckoff in 1931. So I do throw Elliott Wave roadmaps on cryptos. I don't really do it on stocks that much. I think it helps on cryptos because you have a worldwide market and a lot of emotion. Here's the Patreon link. If you want to check out the Patreon, $40 a month. You get our buys and sells from Nick and I, and answer questions, try to help, try to educate. Again, it's going to be the Wyckoff method with a little bit of Elliott Wave. There's still Bitcoin right at the highs. Kind of looks like we're doing a fourth wave here, so maybe we get one more stab higher. And then we're going to need to see if that holds the strength. There's Classic. That's just a 3 minute. Let's go back to the 4 hour. Same thing, you could have been a buyer down there at 460. It did start out slow, but finally coming alive. So that's where this is the lead off, or whether we're going to roll over here again. What's up, Steve? We'll look at Atom here. Atom USDT, 50% off the lows. Link is one that Nick's been on, and also I mentioned when we were live that's one that could lead us back. That was down there at $1.70 level, $1.60. So that one came alive as expected. Matic, that's one I wanted to see a breakdown here that we've got. Again, could have been long, 40% off the low. Looks like we got a lot of new people in here. If anybody's in Discord, you should be wrenched here. I don't really have any buys here. I mean, give a minor buy yesterday on the break of 8,100 and said to buy anything he was looking at then. Hard pressed to give a buy here when my technometers are nearing overbought. I got to see more potential. I think Bitcoin I think 8,700 is going to be a top if we're headed lower. If we go to 9,400, then I think a break from there, you want to be a buyer. Not sure your question, Peter. I mean, this is TradingView that I use to monitor the markets, etc. But for my buys and sells, I'm using our Wyckoff software. This software is not available to subscribers. It is for stock investors at wyckoffsmi.com. But at learncrypto.io, we have our watered down Wyckoff course for $2.99. If you're a Discord member, you can get that for 20% off. But this software is only available to myself for trading clients' accounts for private client group, where I manage for a 3% annual fee. And also we throw this in Discord. I think passing through 8,700, yeah, probably means the low is in, so you can nibble a little bit. Would rather obviously see an ABC pullback. If you we're going to hope, especially for new people, when we came off the 31.20 low, you can see here we had about 14 buys on the way up, no sells. The only Wyckoff sell came at 13.5, where I was live on air saying a couple hundred up was going to be the top of this wave one up. So we called that perfectly. I'm hoping, and maybe not sure we'll get it, I'm just hoping that we'll continue to have buys. If this is the start of a rally to all-time highs, I'm hoping that our indicators will give us the buys on the way up as it did back here. As you can see here, as we started the rally, it came in spurts and fits, so, and lots of reasons to not be long. These red bars, these red bars, these red bars. So we might get something like that again, where we get hesitation and then we get selling coming in. I'm just saying that hopefully that we'll get more opportunities to buy on the way up, is what I'm hoping. So we might get a run to 9,000 and then have a quick red bar that scares everybody, gets everybody short, and then we slowly dig in and go to new highs again. And here, this last sell-up at 7,800 was extremely deep, even for myself. So we'll just have to watch it. we're still long quite a bit. I'm mostly just Bitcoin, some Ethereum, and some Litecoin. Still staying overweight at Bitcoin because I think that's where the new money still heads to. Again, anybody new? We got 270 in here. We had some Wyckoff buys down here at 8,200, 7,800 with oversold technometers. Now we're getting near overbought. Not a good place to fail. This could be a sign of weakness. This could be, or fall through the ice, rally back to the ice. Again, I'm not that bearish. Minimum investment for private clients is 10,000. You can go to learncrypto.io. Somewhere here. Go to learncrypto.io and there's a PCG private client group tab at the top. We'll answer you a few questions. Or email me at tbutterfield@wyckoffsmi.com, support@wyckoffsmi.com, any of those. So I don't want to be wishy-washy because that is not ever me. But I do want to say here, this is an important area that we're at. This is a bullish Elliott wave count. Same with Ethereum, which looks a little better than Bitcoin. So I think you got to be long and trail some stops. I don't want to give exact stops that we're using in Discord. I don't want too many people piling on those areas, which just hurts us all. So you can join Discord at 40 bucks a month. You also can send us 40 in crypto. That way we'll ask for a repayment every 30 days. We do have some Pork Blaster t-shirts on the way. They are extremely cool. I don't think I have a picture to show, but they're definitely cool. Bitcoin dominance, I called the high up there 72, which was 5 waves up. That's a tough chart for me to decipher, so I'm not sure here. I'm not sure we're going to get a good alt season or what here. I think here it's probably best to try to be long Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin. Maybe try to spread it out, I'm not sure. And then trade some of the alts that mostly Nick gives out here. Link was the only one really that I was kind of mentioning, but I do not trade much of the smaller caps. There's 8640 Bitcoin. I just showed that little triangle. It looks like maybe we're going to get this new high here above 8675 or so. That is bullish action. Anything below 8350 probably gets me a little nervous on Bitcoin. I've got stops really below that level, but 8350 Bitcoin would start making me wondering whether or not we're in trouble and still in a correction. XRP finally acting a little bit better. Again, that's the one I mentioned down at 24 that you need to be long at least 50% and then buy if we broke to a new low, which we did not get. If Bitcoin breaks down again, you'll probably obviously get one more chance to buy a lot of these alts, which I think you'll want to do. The problem with the last low, I was really prepared to buy a break of 7,700, any type of break. This definitely looks like an ABC, and this is just hard to count as 5 waves down to a new low. It looks also kind of ABC-ish. And now the rally here so far looks ABC as well. So an overlap of 83.34 again makes this chart now look very good. Makes it look not impulsive. So, but for now, here we are. New high for the move today. So let's see how they act. That's really all I got. Appreciate the 282 here. Like and subscribe. We're not here as much as we used to be because we're just busy with the Discord. We got about 625 people, I presume, over there. We do have mugs and t-shirts. Sorry, they're all downstairs. I got a couple mugs here, but we've made them a little bit better. Show those later. What up, Clifford? Bill? And let me run a quick little disclaimer. I think I got the disclaimer here. Hold on.
Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns.
Okay, again, I am a registered investment advisor, state of Illinois, so I got to be a little more careful here. Not investment advice. We're trying to really teach people. And I do manage clients' assets since I am registered. If anybody doesn't understand that, you go to your exchange, you create a trading API for me, and you give me only the rights to trade, view, manage. You don't give me the rights to withdraw or transfer. Any fees I charge, we invoice to you. You must pay separately. I'm not allowed to take fees out of the account or coins. It's pretty simple. If you're happy, you keep paying me. T-shirts are downstairs, but I will show those next time. I have shown pictures in Discord. To FOMO in, I mean, I'm not a big FOMO. I'm not a big buyer of rallies. I'd have to see some type of ABC dip and see my indicators internally on a 5-minute chart give me something that I like. Otherwise, I mean, I mentioned 8,800, 8,850 is an extremely high level, I think, if you're bearish. So I think that's maybe a level you FOMO in if that's the way you want to trade. I'm more of a dip buyer and rally seller, so buy the dips, sell the rips. We got some mugs currently with my the funny picture of myself and the Bitcoin emblem. We're working on some for Nick. The Pork Blaster shirt, again, is kick-ass. So we'll show that. I will get to Florida sometime, Seb, so I'll keep that in mind. Buy the dip. We got that on the wall here, so that's all I got. Go to wyckoffsmi.com if you want to learn about Wyckoff. Full course, $1,000 over there. If you're a Discord member, I will give you a discount. Wyckoff is the only way to trade these markets. I've proven that. We've had a huge year here. We called the whole rally. We've called the sideways movement. We've called the decline. So that's not by luck. It's strictly Wyckoff. If you don't know anything about Wyckoff, you're doing yourself injustice. So that's all I can say. Even if you want to learn it for free or go to Amazon and get a few Wyckoff books, would be better than nothing. Go to learncrypto.io if you want a watered down version for $2.99. That'll teach you enough to get you going. Then I'll give you a discount again on the full course if you decide to do that. $10,000 minimum on private client group. And also, if you just want to If you don't want to be in Discord, if you just want an email on when to buy Bitcoin and stocks, you could do the Pro Traders for $40 a month over at wyckoffsmi.com. I did give a buy over there at 78.73, I think it was, and also at 83.30, I believe. I'm 75% long over there on Bitcoin. And then you also get my stock ideas. The stock ideas are currently also given to our Discord. So not guaranteed, but I am doing that at the moment. Might start a stock Discord if I get enough interest. So that's enough trying to sell. So let's watch this market. Good luck, and we'll catch you again soon. Peace.